Hello, everybody. Psst. The forest whispers and I listen. Last time it was beasts, this time something far more dangerous. I've secured a relic spoken of only in the darkest corners of wizarding history, the Seal of Salazar. With it, forbidden spells may be cast without fear of consequence, if only for a fleeting time. Not a trinket for the faint-hearted, but for the daring, it is power beyond measure. No names, no signatures, just shadows and opportunity. Does that mean I just got... I have, like, something called the the house point system, and when I use cursed magic, it doesn't, like, verify. Or it, like, takes points away. So I'm wondering if it, because of that, it allows me to do some special stuff. My last stream, I opened up my shop so I can sell things for a little bit better pricing. The quest to unlock the shop is long and tedious, to say the least.
Don't make a sound.
And every once in a while my screen will glitch like this, or it'll catch and freeze. It's unfortunate, I can't really do anything about it. I already set everything to medium. But yeah, this is the shop. I believe it was DLC at one point, but I think they might have changed it. And this little... I don't want her here. I don't. She is so annoying. I wish there was an option to get rid of her and just get a new house elf. Because what she did is she tricked me into going into this chest, which is actually a way into a secret dungeon. Thank you. Fucker. But yeah, the quest was incredibly tedious, and it was kind of like a mini, like, indie horror game type thing with a bunch of mannequins. Yeah, no, I didn't like it. I found it incredibly annoying. And because of a certain mod, a lot of these people that are supposed to be here all the time are never here. But let's see what we're gonna do today. That's the only reason why I haven't. That's the only reason why I haven't changed, like, the title and stuff, is because there's literally so much to do and I don't really plan ahead. But I do plan on doing some of the quests and stuff. I'm plan on stopping Sebastian before we get the final curse. That way it doesn't go evil, but I don't know if it's already past the point of no return. I'm not sure. I've only done it once. I never actually completed this game. But I played it on PS5 and I got past all of Sebastian's like Bond quests. So but yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. That I might be able to do by the time the end of today rolls around in game. I wish there were more Bond quests for her, but there really isn't. She's only basically my rival in brooms. It's rather unfortunate. Like the race minigames and stuff. Yeah, I find it unfortunate because I feel like she'd probably have a pretty interesting story and everything, but the game didn't really expand upon anything besides the major one from each house, basically. And actually, I'm not sure if I want to keep her or if I want to go back to my usual that I use. Her. She has really good spells. But this mod is also really glitchy. Well, these guys are verified, like, companions. I think I might stick with her because she seems similar to Hermione Granger, just a Slytherin version.
This must be it.
So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that.
Confringo!
Stand by.
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Aloha Mora.
Why didn't... Oh my god. I hate this. What? Why is this underneath his house? Come on, get closer, all together, all together. Come on. It wasn't a one-on-one duel, but okay, I'll take the points. And yeah, I'm way ahead of the other schools. I stocked up on some Felix Felicis, which is basically it's basically the potion of luck, liquid luck. And what it does is that it allows me to instantly complete the daily school homework quests, which is also another mod from the class or the house point system. I didn't know you could do that to plants.
Oh. Oh.
Being a sneaky sneak. A sneaky snake. Ugh.
This audio commentary is not the official product of this competition.
What the hell? I didn't want live match commentary on the FIFA game. I don't care about the World Cup. I truly don't. Especially after I had an argument with my grandmother about it. Like, straight up, I do not care. What the hell was that? What is happening? Why is it like that? Like, no, seriously, what the fuck is this? Where is it going? It's supposed to be like a person. Huh. I don't know. That was weird.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now.
I'd
Well
say
done.
you.
I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
I love how I got 5 points for Slytherin for doing a quest that steals. By the way, I can change her outfit into pajamas. Or I can keep it with the classic movie sweater. I'm also wearing a sweater, but mine's not from the movie. Mine's from this game. I was thinking of changing it up, but I don't know what would look good. Because I still want this, I want the Slytherin colors and stuff, but I don't know what exactly would be good. Alright, those are pajamas. And I don't want stuff like this where it's like that. That just looks retarded. And yes, I'll straight up say it. I do not care. Should I go with this one? It looks pretty good. Try this one. And here's that. Yeah, like I said, I don't want that. Should I go with this because of the green pants? I think that'll work. That's the Quidditch. I mean, I guess I could go with this, but I kind of want to stand out from my counterparts aside from the cloak. Yeah, this is what I've been wearing. Where's the green pants one? Hmm. I think I'll go with this one. Because it's still Slytherin, but it does look fancy. Unfortunately, this one has that. I absolutely hate that little bit. So I'll go with this. And then currently I'm using school, top of the school one. And switch it to this. But then there's clipping. I want this one. Or... I could also go with this one. But I want to keep, like, the school... I want to stick to the school color, to the house colors. I really want to use this one, but unfortunately it clips into the cloak. Which I think is dumb, because... Well, they're both... It was built... Like, they're both base game items, so why do they clip? Why do they clip like that? Like, that's incredibly annoying to my slight OCD. Just slight. And I don't like this one either because it clips into that. Yeah, when you're running around and stuff, you can't really notice it. So I might just go with this one because you can't really notice it. And I like the tassels. But I also like the fact that this one basically shows the entire house emblem. I could spend all day trying to figure out, like, a decent set that I'm never gonna be satisfied with. No matter what I do. I think I'm gonna just go with this one. No, I'm using that. And I do have all of the gear unlocked because of a mod, but it's strictly cosmetic-wise. As for gear, I have maxed out gear too. Alright, well I did that. And I also have no real use for money anymore, either. Right now, I just have to explore the world.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a
I
delivery?
don't plan on doing the main
Yes, I
quest
do.
just
A
yet.
capable student such as yourself should have no
I
trouble
need to
making
work
the
on the
trip to
side
Cambridge.
quest, the lower.
It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few
extra crap.
invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd rather not deal with difficult people, but for a reward, I think I can manage.
Indeed. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
Nothing better than flying a broom.
What really sucks about the house point thing is because the way the game is coded, they couldn't make it to where your house's NPCs would farm points. So, yeah, that's a thing. And then I have a mod for the... I think it's the Death Eater flight. It could be just Dark Wizard flight. And then I also have a mod that makes one of the brooms invisible, so it doesn't like show up here. So I can just do it. In reality, it looks like it's just a hat floating with a bunch of gas flying behind it. Like it's a rocket hat or something. Yeah, you can also choose the Horror version, which is basically just a white, shadowy thing like this. I think it's supposed to mix apparate and something else. That's why it's like this. I could be wrong.
Revelio.
The locals call this the tilted house due to the odd angle at which it's wrapped in the roots of the overhanging tree. Is it just No, it's part of the tree. That is a cool house. I would love to live there. I'd love to live in that.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Oh my god. Just so you know, these invisibility potions that I'm gonna be drinking, I made myself. I didn't use his crap.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. This will do just fine. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fly all the way there. I'm just gonna fast travel. It's just easier that way. Yeah, I have a lot of mods added onto it. I have more spells than the base game.
Lovely to see you both.
A lot more, actually.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions.
I did
have a
use...
good look around.
I used to
I delivered
have,
the potions to Fatima
like,
Lawang.
where you could target
Very good.
like
And did she cause you any
NPCs
trouble?
and stuff to fight them. But
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
it kept making my companion attack me.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
No! She's... I'm pretty sure she's dead. I'm like 60 to 70% sure she died. I wonder, if I go back, can I select a different option? Yeah, I'd say that. Let's see if I can get a different reaction out of him. And the thing is, it's not like I stole the book.
I delivered the potions.
Very good.
I can see why you didn't want to.
I do
It was a pleasure.
Likewise.
By the way, I found...
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers.
Okay, I like my first option better. But this option did... Oh no, it did the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna load the other one. The other one was better with my response. It was more Slytherin-like. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Fatima doesn't deserve it. Instead of a
What will I
troll.
do without her?
Don't make a sound.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I take the goose with golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf,
Even the
Garnet.
hippopotamus
How
sounds good.
kind.
The hippogriff.
If only all of us
that's
at kind
just
was
an-
as gracious to
They'll
goblins.
just end up.
If you do see
getting
her and can bring her
along
safely
across
home to me,
roofs.
I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I know.
I should
know
try and
very
rescue
well.
Garnet's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Wait a minute. Is that really? Is she giving me a quest? Awesome.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Well, hello, partner.
Hello.
I
Is
knew
there
there was
something
a
I
reason
can
why
help
you
you
were a
with?
companion.
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I
don't-
only want to
I
help
don't know
the
what
less
the Tugwoods
fortunate.
are.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are booba-tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that booba-tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmate... on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Wish I could ride my broom all the time.
Into the Forbidden Forest for booba tubers. I hope it's worth the risk. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I think I would thrive. Just be a farmer.
Poachers! God, I was right. Better be careful.
Let's play, shall we?
Reductor!
You feel a burning sensation?
Incendio!
Ah, so close.
You haven't got a prayer. Nice try.
Confringo!
No one takes. Let's play predator and prey, shall we? You've the brains of a troll, you have.
Protego! Glacius! Incendio!
I hate how it was freezing that entire
Beginner's
fight.
luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
I don't like that. Even at poachers camps, because of the point system, I have to do
Stay
this.
quiet.
Aloha Mora.
I heard that. It just didn't move. I just saw you, Biscuit.
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garnish, shall we? Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh,
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
oh, mercy. I cannot wait to get her home.
Need a moon calf, but I don't want the poachers getting at them again.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. As I said before, you've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Nothing better than flying a broom.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those tubers?
I think I found them. No, that is Carcass.
Just my luck. A troll. Incendio.
Beginner's luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
The troll always spawns here. So if you want to specifically go for like the troll stuff.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
4 more? That's... no. I want that shit in my bag. And of course they're near a troll den. Yeah, that's 2. No, I don't see any.
Revelio.
Okay, that's where they are.
Confringo! Incendio!
Reducto!
You will pay for that. Confringo! Incendio!
Defender.
Beginner's luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
Oh, take your loss like a champ. That is a troll. Why? I mean, whoever was here did the majority of the work for me, so I'm happy about that.
I'll get that going. I'm out before I find you. One in minute.
I heard. Target practice.
Oh, nothing more than luck.
Confringo.
Stop playing around like a
Confringo.
Confringo.
Right. Potatoes.
Who do you think you are?
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
I also have a mod that automatically completes these too, if I wanted to. But I want to know what I have to do first. If it's a dumb thing. Now, what am I supposed to do? What is that? What? Why is that blue?
Revelio.
No, really, what? It definitely seems like I'm
Revelio.
supposed to do something here. Yeah, you guys heard it too, right? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Revelio. Accio. Stupefy. Revelio.
Yeah, I don't know. It's over here too. Like, no, really? What?
Accio.
Do I have to legitimately...
Compulso. Revelio.
Do I have to do something similar to this?
Lumos.
Okay, it is. Alright. Now that I know what to do.
Lumos.
Merlin himself would be proud.
There we go.
You'll have to fight eventually. The lab returns to the admirable training.
You won't escape again, coward.
Beginner's luck, I say.
Oh,
You'll
right
not
in
beat me
midair
next time.
too. Nice.
Can't figure out why they have to fuss over poaching. Get up, dumb beast. Enjoy stealing hippos, do you?
Incendiary.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Fuck off.
Don't make a sound.
Aloha Mora.
Let's rescue this guy first.
No need. Protect him!
And you! Someone's going to regret
Stupid one! Defender! Protego!
Confringo!
Reduction!
Beginner's luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
Beat you at what? Are you talking? Okay, she's talking about the broom thing. I will beat you every time. I will purposely save and load until I beat you every time. What was that? You guys heard that, right? That's weird. And I can't get at this.
Wish I could ride my broom all
Well, with me, you're definitely going to be doing it a lot. Because, frankly, I don't really care for the, like, the mounts. They're kind of hard to control. What is Garlic doing here? Huh.
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
If that's your thought process. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know what the Taranta Agreda is, but do that. I got all of the damage spells. This one just changes color every time I cast it. That's all it does. Bad is useful. I'm gonna just trade that in. Because I actually think that the
Nothing better than flying
ones
a
from
broom.
the... What's your broom? Oh, you have the generic house broom. I'll do that. Actually, it depends if she's gonna be there.
Those that go to Azkaban
Nope.
never had a chance in the first place. So long, I don't remember who came before him.
I wonder what Merlin would think of
Oh,
this.
jeez. That's pretty far.
Intrepid travelers.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
I hate it when it freezes like this.
I will make you. Let's get this over.
The doctor!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio!
What are you doing?
The fuck you mean? Shut up.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Oh god. What are the other blocks?
Watch it.
Let me see if I can lift it.
Wingardium Leviosa! Stupefy!
Yeah, I don't know.
Places! Incendio!
Okay. Now where are the others? I literally I've only seen that one.
Places! Incendio!
What are you doing?
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it quite just yet.
Places! Incendio!
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Yeah, so it only makes sense for the last one to be over here.
Revelio!
Reminds me of the time I didn't
What?
fill out the
Places! Incendio!
Watch it.
Revelio. Incendio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Alright. I'm gonna pause it here so he doesn't disappear because they tend to do that. And then afterward, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and so on. And then, yeah, I'll be back to start doing this quest. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I am back.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
And there's probably good reason for it. Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
By the way, the green spell line is considered like the unforgivable curses, but these modded spells don't like
I'm sure that foul
activate
smell is the
same,
scent of success.
like line
Try
as
not
the
to lose your
regular
nerve just
curses,
yet.
so I'm free to use them as I please.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Yep, they're arachnids. They're all nasty crawlies, but...
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
There's also a nice little mod that involves the Chamber of Secrets, where if you go with Ominous or this guy, they do have neat dialogue. Unfortunately, I already did the quest, and I also did it without those two, so I didn't hear the dialogue. I might go back and do like a special like episode on the mod.
Cursed fiends. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
I don't know which way to go. Should I go this way? Or should I go that way?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
You think you guys can beat me? Yeah, you know.
Not sure what I did to deserve that. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Incendio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my field day to the rolls. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. This spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Okay, so the student that was here
I'll
was
start to search for those
during the
barricades.
time of the
Brilliant.
founders.
There's more to
And
this than even I imagined.
While in the
Look,
movies
bones
and
stacked
books,
oddly on
they
either side of this
I don't
archway.
think they go very deep into the
Leave no
lore
stone
of the
unturned.
founders.
Or in this case, burn.
But I believe if this game is canon,
We're in a tomb. I assume
I'm
eerie
not sure
sounds come with the
if-
territory.
Rowling actually considers them canon. But if this is considered canon, this would explain a lot of Slytherin's ideology.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
This thing is from, like, the browsing shelf is from another mod. I haven't gotten this.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Oh god, I hate this one.
I need to find a safe way across.
I have a safe way across. It's called
Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
I have no idea where I'm going. That's a neat looking urn. Egyptian.
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Okay.
Lumos. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
I'd say Jesus.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Reducto! Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Incendio.
Tarantalegra!
Defendo. Protego. Stupefy.
Sendo! Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio! Accio! Defendo! Accio! Repulsor! Accio! This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
By the way, I also hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. I had a lot of fun yesterday with family members. I got a little bit too drunk and had to go home early. Still.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going. Reducto! Accio!
Okay, let me see.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Stupefy!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Incendio! Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
Revelio.
Yeah, that...
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
The relic contains abundant
Could it be?
potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only Wizardkind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
I tried.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Back.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if I've complained to you about this before, but like, I live on Main Street, right, of my town, so
you're right.
People
It seems far
constantly
riskier than Sebastian
just
realizes.
bang into the telephone
agreed. We
poles.
don't allow him
And I'm
to
in the
leave here
middle,
with
I'm
the
playing the
relic.
new
I
Diablo
do think we
season.
should
I'm in
talk
the
to him,
middle of
but I
finally
think we
clearing
won't
this
stop him
dungeon
from
thing that I've
taking
been
the
working
relic.
on
What are you
Torment
suggesting?
12, whatever.
I'm suggesting
And
we negotiate. We allow
I'm like in the
Sebastian to
boss
leave
fight,
with the
halfway
relic
through
under
the
one
boss fight, my
condition.
power just shuts off
After
for 10
this,
seconds again.
no
Because
more.
again,
I feel that's what we
8
agreed
minutes
to in the
ago,
scriptorium. I'm
some
being
very
taken for a
smart
fool.
individual
You're not ominous.
decided that his car
This may be
wanted
the only way to keep your
wanted to
friendship
kiss the
intact.
telephone pole.
Let's trust him to know what's best.
Like,
If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too.
Oh my
The dark
god.
arts seem harmless until it's too late.
why, dude? Why are you just
Leave with
attracted
the
to...
I'll not say a word
It's
more.
like once a week, dude. If not more. If not more, it's
hope I don't
usually
regret this.
more. I would say average, maybe 2 to 3
Sebastian.
times a week.
We're ready.
That they just run
What is
into
it?
a
I
pole
haven't
and it's
changed
just
my
like,
mind.
oh, well, there goes
Ominous
all of the
has.
electricity for
Let's
this
go.
street.
What? Ominous? I'll
And
explain
sometimes
on the
it's
way.
like
Come
today,
on.
at least, you know, a few minutes ago when it happened, it at least was like a, it came back on like right away, you know, but sometimes it's out for like a few hours.
Bro, you just have the worst luck with absolutely everything.
Dude, it's just all the time. I would be playing Borderlands if, you know, they didn't delete my save, and, you know, that made me feel like great, so.
Yeah, I sent you like how to possibly fix it, but I doubt it
Well,
worked.
what happened?
No,
back
none of
then?
that worked.
Ominous and I
odds
found a
are your
compromise.
problem was completely different or
Ominous
something.
simply needs a moment with you.
Yeah, I
to
doubt
change
that
his
wasn't
mind.
it. And then I tried,
I told him we ought to give you this.
I
chance.
contacted their
But the relic
support
is
about
too
it, and I
important
went
to
back
ignore.
and forth for like, I
There
don't know,
has to
4 or
be more
5
to it than
emails
that.
with their support
Tell me.
of what to do.
We agreed
And
on what was needed,
basically,
Sebastian. You have my word.
the guy had no idea. And just, he recommended me to just start a new character and hope it doesn't
never
happen
wanted
again.
to keep all
Like,
this
oh,
from
great.
Ominous.
Well, I'm going to go play a different
Just
game.
doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Like, if I had that game on disc, I would be returning it right now. Just, what do you mean? Like, if it was like, and then like I had a friend that's just like, well, maybe you just didn't save. Is what part of me saying I played it for like 3 days did you not understand? You just think I left my game running for 3 days straight and then closed it? What are we talking about right now? You don't think that I started it up multiple times over the course of those 3 days was fine? Like, whoa. God, I had to start this whole dungeon over again.
Oh god.
Somebody deserves a titty twister for this. It's just ain't right. You're not supposed to.
As
You're
we
not
were
supposed to
leaving,
treat
Ominous
a
wouldn't
full-blooded
even acknowledge
American
me.
this way.
That's
Supposed
all
to be
I
treated
did.
better than this.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
Deserve better.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
I didn't make the mistake of playing Warlock this season again too, because dear God, did I hate that class. That was just the most sleeper gameplay I've ever had in a video game. It was like what not to do to make your game fun. Like, they were so afraid of that character being good that they just let it release as terrible. I really don't get it.
Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It had only upset her.
Got some bison here.
I was so excited for Warlock to get added too. I don't know if they'll add another character. It'd be cool if they added another character to this game.
Smoke. Felt in trouble.
Usually like 2 is the max, but I think they're still going to do another DLC for Diablo. So if they do another DLC, I hope it goes with another character. They're going to add another character which can be the main barbarian all season anyway again.
Keep up
I've tried a bunch of the other classes because a lot of the other classes are really strong. And most times, Barbarian's one of like the weakest classes in the game. But usually, like Barbarian's best build will be like a C tier type of thing. So I kind of just stopped looking. I'm just like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna do whatever feel I think it's fun at the time. Because they're all probably gonna suck on Barbarian anyway. But there's just like all of I don't know how to describe it, dude. Barbarian's playstyle is just way more fun than all the other characters. That's really all there is to it. I have way more fun with this character.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
So what'd you ask about the Minecraft thing for?
I saw a post and it said, give your friend like one of these Minecraft abilities.
What have you done?
Now,
Saved
and I thought you'd go with
an unforgivable
resistance
curse
just because of how shit
from
your
that
luck
damn
is.
book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far,
Yep,
Sebastian.
that tracks.
Like
Stay away
regeneration,
from her.
you'd be able to heal back
From all of
pretty
us.
well, but you wouldn't be able to basically resist anything, so
What did my
I
uncle
thought
expect
resistance
me
would
to
be
do?
better.
The Imperious curse saved Anne's life.
Yeah, because in
goblin was going to
Minecraft there's a
kill
lot
her.
of ways to just regenerate health. But if I'm already losing the health, like, I'd rather resist taking the damage than figure out regeneration later. Because as long as I just have like a food buff going, I'm fine.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
It's a good thing I don't play on like hardcore servers or something. If I would have died to that, I would have been really upset.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable.
Sebastian and
I've seen a
I
lot of like when the
encountered
game
Ranrock's
like
loyalists
first came
before.
out, a lot of
That
people
goblin
lost
would
their
have killed
hardcore
Anne.
characters to
This
server
family
disconnects,
does not resort
and then
to
their
using
character
dark
just
magic
died while
either.
they were
That you are
disconnected.
defending Sebastian's behavior at all. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft. No. If I hear that either of you continues down this path,
I kind of wish this wasn't
Why,
a live service game. This game, I think, would be a lot more fun.
I
if
say.
it was.
You'll not beat me next time.
I hate arrogant people.
Yeah, I dealt with one yesterday, dude. She was not comprehending.
I heard. You're telling me
It's so bad. Dude, it was so bad. And then, like, towards the end, where she just started making... It was like, no matter what, dude, I could ask her any questions, she would just reply with something else. Her or her boyfriend. I don't know if it was her boyfriend. Potential boyfriend. They would just reply with something else. And then she was like, well, you haven't answered anything. And I was like, well, you haven't answered anything that I said. And can you point out one thing that you asked that I didn't answer? I answered everything you said. You're the one that keeps just left fielding everything. What are you talking about? Name one thing in this whole thing where I didn't reply to what you said. And then she, like, for one, another thing was she just started insulting me. Because that's what you do, you know, during those type of things. Her and her boyfriend just started insulting me. But, like, towards the end when I told her, I was like, you just aren't worth talking to. You are a wall that just left fields everything. Like, you have no idea, and the goalpost just keeps moving here because you're confused. And she just said this whole thing about how she doesn't let her feelings get in the way of debates. And, like, I was this whole, like, log thing with, like, prayers and stuff at the end, and I was just sitting there like, you didn't do any of that. It was, like, 3 questions in, you started insulting me. What are you talking about? You're not even doing what you're saying. Like, what? And then she said something. She was like, it's your ego getting in the way. And I was like, what does that have to do with anything? You asked a question and I answered it. And then you didn't like the answer. How is that my ego in the way? You kept asking me questions. I kept answering, and you were getting angry that I had answers. Like, what are we talking about? Because it was just stupid. She was like, what was America called before 1776? And I was like, it was called America. And she was just like, what? I'm like, it was called America. We've been called American since 1507. In 1776, we announced that we were the United States of America, or that we were, and before that, you could technically say that we were the 13 colonies or the United Colonies. Both of those names were used, but we were still called British America. You're just wrong. Because she believes that our textbooks are lying and that this Ukrainian guy, Maxwell, rewrote all of our textbooks to fit that America's name is America for some weird fucking conspiracy reason that I really wanted to get out of her. She was not biting, would not tell me what it was. I really, really wanted to know. I even said it. I was like, I was like, please tell me. I'm really curious where this conspiracy theory is going. She would not bite. And then her boyfriend was just saying that I was stupid for believing that the government never lies to me. And I'm just sitting there like, no, I believe the government lies to us all the time. What I don't believe is that we lied about what we named the country. So then she asked me, well, what was it called before 1506? And I said it was called the Indies.
There's a reason why we called Native Americans Indians.
Yeah, like we call it the Indies.
I wish I had.
Which, oh my god, that one whole other fucking thing. Trying to explain to someone that I consider to maybe be room temp IQ
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister.
Christopher did not call it the Indies because he thought he was in India. That's just stupid. Anybody who just like spreads that rumor or says that is an idiot. Do you know why they're an idiot? God, I hope you know the answer to this question.
Professor Black.
God, do you know the answer to this question, or should I just keep talking?
You should keep talking. To saving Anne.
Okay. India didn't fucking exist.
I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne.
Yeah, wasn't
India?
I'm afraid.
No. I had a different name. It was one of the stands. It was Kazakhstan, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
It was called. It wasn't called fucking India for like 100 more years.
To meet you. It's.
So no, he didn't name
and we were packing up to go and live with
America, the Indies, because he thought he landed in America. He was looking for a trade route to Asia. His ship got fucked up. He ended up in America, but he knew he wasn't in fucking Asia.
And when I was a second
but people are just like, well, he named it India because he thought he was in India, and he called him India because he thought that he was in India. No, that's not. It's not what it is. Indian, like the whole like the Indies thing. It translates to something along the lines of people blessed by God, because he believed that the land was so like perfect for living in that those people must have been like loved by God
to the headmaster if we need
to have lived here.
And he's not exactly wrong.
Nope. I say all the time, this is God's favorite country. That's why we're the best.
I very much appreciate you.
Back-to-back World War champions.
That's why it only took us 250 years.
I'll send you an hour when I have
the
news.
Absolute top power. It took less than 250 years, actually. Since World War II, we've been the top power.
Yeah, I don't know about since World War II. I would say since maybe 70s, around there. Definitely, for sure, around 70s.
I think, well...
We joined towards the end of World War II, and we had the benefit of not being anywhere near anyone else, so that we could just mass produce without anybody fucking with us. Like, for example, like Japan made the longest and second longest battleship, and the actual longest one, I think it was called the Yamamoto. We didn't even let them get it out because we figured out where they were building it, and we bombed it while they were still like, it wasn't even in the water yet. We fucked it up before they even get to it. There's all of that. No, that was another. She tried to bring up Pearl Harbor and said that we lied about Pearl Harbor. Her boyfriend tried saying that too, saying that we that we knew for 16 hours that it was going to happen. And it's like, no, that's not what happened. We did not know. Like, I was trying to explain to them because they just don't actually know their history. They just saw some like fucking TikTok or something and then just blindly like believed it. And I'm just like trying to explain it. This guy's just like, I took honors history classes. I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, dude, you went to public school. What are we saying right now? Your honors classes is like my 4th grade.
Everyone hates you.
What are we saying?
Why?
Because Hogwarts
This is
full
stupid.
of bullies and
But anyway,
Leander Pruitt's one of the worst.
we were putting heavy
That
sanctions
no talent,
on
no
Japan
mind.
at the time,
I wanted
right?
to
Because
make
we
some new
were
friends,
sanctioning
and so
their
I brought
oil,
my
everything,
collection
right?
down
Like
to
we
the
weren't
common room.
letting them
My
trade. We were
gobstone
taxing them
collection,
like
that is.
crazy.
I
Because
was
even back
hoping
then we
someone
were
would
allowed to
want to
do that
play.
apparently.
Are you familiar
But
with
we were really
gobstones?
trying to get them
Little
to
balls,
not
like
join
marbles.
the Axis
Round
powers
game.
at the time, right?
And if
Because it
you
was like, all right,
lose,
that's going to
they
be a big
spray you
problem.
with a
So we were
foul-smelling
really
liquid.
fucking them over, and we were trying to do trade deals at the time. To try to come to some type of deal with Japan, and Japan was basically shutting us down with everything of like, we don't want to talk to you, fuck y'all. So we had
I
an
haven't much
idea that
interest
there
in a
was
game that sprays you with
potential
odors.
that they could
Only
attack
if you
us, but we
lose,
had no
which
idea
I never
where they
do.
were going to attack
Or at
us.
least
It being
not
Pearl
often.
Harbor just happened.
People
it just
can be
happened,
so
right?
cruel.
We had no idea
Just
that
because
was
they're
where it was gonna
sprayed
be. It
all
could
over
have
with
been
smelly
anywhere.
gobstone spit.
We just had
It's
an
their
idea that it
own
would
fault for
happen. And then at
losing.
like 6 o'clock in the
Imelda
morning, the
is
day
one
of
of the
Pearl
worst
Harbor,
losers. Everett and
we had a
Astoria
radar
were terrible
blimp
as well.
happen.
And now
but
those
we
poor
at the
losers
time
have taken my
thought that
gobstones
that
and hidden them in
was
very high places all over the
a
school.
crew of stealth bombers. We thought that was what we were pinging on our radar.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
We actually had
say.
people in the
Anyway,
Navy who
I
saw
can't work out how to get them back on my own.
who saw
I
ships
don't think I know the
very
necessary
far
spells
out.
yet.
But
I
they
need
were
someone,
like not the
perhaps a
smartest
selfless and
individuals and
talented
didn't
fifth year to
report
help
that
me.
to anyone else. They're like, oh, that's weird, and then
Do you have any
continued their
suggestions on how to get your gobstones
but
down from their
within
hiding
90
spots?
minutes
If
of
I
that
knew that,
first
I'd get them
person getting the
myself.
blimp on the
Whoever
radar
hid my
of, hey, there's
gobstones that
something
high
out there, and they go,
got
oh,
up there
well,
somehow.
we're supposed to have those, they got B-17s. We're supposed to have those B-17s
Haven't you
come
any
through right
friends
now.
at school?
Or
Not
this morning.
really.
That's probably
Natty
them.
said hello
It's fine,
once,
and we
but not
ignored it.
a
And then
word
90
since.
minutes later, Pearl Harbor started getting bombed.
I'll see what I can do.
And
I'd
yeah,
appreciate
back
your
then
help.
we didn't have
If
the
you do
technology to
find all of my
pinpoint like
gobstones,
who's
do
who.
come and see me again. I'll be back.
No, they saw ships. For whatever reason, that they didn't think to report that because again, it was the 40s. They were stupid. The person who saw it was probably 18. Like, he didn't know what he was doing.
And also, since we weren't participating in the war, we probably didn't think anybody would attack us.
No, we thought that Japan. Well, okay, so it's kind of weird. So Japan wasn't a part of the war, right? They didn't join anybody yet. So they like kind of simultaneously attacked us and joined the Axis power at the same time. That's kind of how that happened.
That seems incredibly stupid on their part.
I mean, it almost worked for them, honestly. You know, we really only won World War II because Hitler wouldn't wake up because he was in a meth coma, right?
Really?
So no commands were allowed to happen that weren't under Hitler's direct command.
I thought that was because he
and
was
the
hiding
day
in his
of-
bunker.
No. That was not. No. That comes way later. So you know how like Germany was known for having all these like super awesome tanks and like big like Berlin Wall,
One
right?
of
Of,
Zenobia's
like these guys
gobstones.
are bunkered in.
I hardly see what all the
Well,
fuss is about.
At the time, one of their higher ups,
Wish I could
when
ride
we
my
were
brain all
pushing
the
them,
time.
he wanted to take all of their tanks and line it up on the wall and just be like, all right, you know, you're not getting through. I have a tank and you don't. Ha ha ha. But the only person that could actually like give the go for that is Hitler. And Hitler was asleep in his meth coma because he was just constantly on meth and he's passed out, wouldn't wake up. By the time he had already woke up, we were already busted through the wall. If they legitimately did not get to defend themselves during our main breach. So by the time they actually got to do anything, we were already inside.
You know, I think I don't remember learning that part in school.
And
But
then he went to the bunker and killed himself.
I remember that, but I also remember, I'm not sure what animated show did it, but I'm pretty sure one of them made a skit about that. And it might not have been an animated show, it might have been something on Comedy Central or something. But
best one ever.
I recall hearing something about that, but
I've
it was
probably
so
told you
scant.
before.
Yeah,
Because
you probably have.
I think it's funny.
So
But I also
frustrating.
really like history, so
It's
like.
not what I wanted to do. Is the gobstone up there?
But no, like it's just anything. Oh my god! And the last thing when I told her that I wasn't going to converse with her any longer because I said it just genuinely isn't worth it. You don't know
So
what you're saying,
frustrating.
and you're just making things up. Like if we're going to get to the point where you're making things that I said up, then you're not worth talking to. She said, "Well, that's fine because I'm talking to somebody that doesn't know that California is man-made." I was just like, what the fuck are we? What the fuck are we talking about?
How the
Which,
fuck is it
like,
man-made?
I think what she's referencing, and she just doesn't understand, because again, stupid person, probably really cracked out, not really sure. So California, you know how like their council is saying like California has a big like they're always going through like a drought.
Yeah.
Well, California used to have the biggest lake on the west side of the Great Lakes. Like literally like most of California, all down the middle of it was just a lake that had a big ass like stream going down both sides. We set up a bunch of dams throughout all of that because all of Northern California was just marshlands. We set up dams and everything to push all of that down south because south was dry and we wanted water down there. What ended up happening, because we did this 100 years ago, we didn't know what we were doing. Way over 100 years ago, actually, we didn't know what we were doing.
I'd better
exactly
keep an eye
at
on
the
high
time, right?
places around the school for
So
Zenobia's gobstones.
we ended up just drying out the north. We wanted the north to make the south wet. We just made them both dry. Well,
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds like something we would do.
because things that we had done in the past had worked, but then that didn't work, so then we're just confused. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that happening. I can see that happening nowadays, too.
It could happen.
And then what water they have left is basically used for, like, major companies and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's really weird, but a lot of California's water is
Owned by
Wish I could
by
remember him all
one
time.
family. The people that make pistachios. I think it's the pistachios and the little oranges, halos. Like they're like
Don't
the
remember
major.
pistachios. It is a nut. It is a nut. I don't remember what type.
I don't know the specific type either, but
Yeah, because they're a year-round crop. Yeah, and he gave his old dumb explanation of why he screwed everybody out of water. Some people suck.
yeah. I remember talking to like family members about that, and yeah, it for the most part it's basically privately owned by two people, man and wife, that own the company that makes like the halos and then pistachios and then I think something else. How do I get up into those towers?
Oh God, and like trying to talk to someone like that is also really hard because their grammar is terrible, and I hate when people have bad grammar. So it's just this fucking person trying to like duct tape a sentence together with all of the brain cells that they have left, and they're failing. And that's just making me even more mad because I'm just sitting there like, this idiot thinks I'm the idiot. They can't even put a sentence together.
Revelio.
Oh, buddy, old pal. Yeah, so I was like, dude, I'm just gonna play some Diablo. I haven't played the new season yet. They have an Overwatch collab going on right now. It's kind of neat. I think the World of Warcraft one was a lot cooler, but the Doom one, I think, is still my favorite. Doom collab and Diablo is sick. I don't know if they're ever gonna beat that for
Revelio.
me.
The Doom collab? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because
I don't.
frankly, Doom just matches so well with it, too. So
Maybe. We're gonna see if this potential rumor goes through and Xbox ends up selling Halo to Activision.
Revelio.
We could see a Halo collab.
that, yeah, that also, I think that would also work in Diablo universe.
It'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool.
Can't go any higher. What, where am I? Is it all the way at the top? How do I get up there? The fuck?
Incendio.
Get up there, dude. What are you doing?
I have to get a gobblestone, a gobstone, or whatever from the top of the tower. Okay, there it is. So you can go up higher. For a quest, I have to go and search around the entirety of Hogwarts for little frickin' ball things.
Where are the two of you headed? No.
So you're looking for
Revelio.
balls.
Yes, I'm looking for balls.
Revelio.
All right. We're on the same page.
I got 5 out of 6 balls.
God damn, that's a lot of balls.
Revelio.
That's way more than I have. That's over double. God damn. 5 balls.
Yeah, and they're the size of pool balls too.
Oh my god. Wow, you must have like turbo cancer. The final form.
What the fuck?
It's Super Saiyan cancer.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
A week? I don't feel well.
Oh, stop fretting. We'll have you with Nurse Blaney in no time.
I've just realised.
What? What is it?
I have an essay I need to finish for bins. 2 inches.
Merlins, I haven't done mine either.
It went on for hours. That argument.
Did you memorize
Because it would
the dates
take
of
her
magical
like an
discoveries
hour to
and goblin
reply,
rebellions?
and it would just be
yet,
something
no.
stupid.
Where are you
And then I
going?
would reply in like 2 minutes, and then she just
You'll
like
be fine. I'll check on you
it's so
tomorrow.
it was so frustrating, dude.
Billywig sting. You'll be a week like that.
I just came across in the hallway. 2 girls were holding up a dude that was like floating up because he got stung by a billywig, whatever the fuck that is. And they realized that they have to do an essay, so they just let go of his legs and let him start floating. And they're like, we'll catch up with you tomorrow. And then another dude comes up, tells him, you got stung by a billywig, you'll be like that for a week. So he's just floating in the air for a week.
All right, write that down. Do not get near a billywig.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Or anyone named Billy in a wig. That's also important. There is not a situation in which that ends well. You will be touched.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there, man.
But
good life advice.
yeah, I had a good time at my grandparents yesterday for the celebration. And like I told you, I haven't drunk in like 2 to 3 years. So yeah, I was fine for the first 3 cans of Mike's Hard. And I got like halfway through the 4th one, and I had to go to the bathroom. As soon as I entered the house, it like hit me like a truck. Like all of a sudden I couldn't walk for like a minute. I was flailing my arms. I was flailing my arms around. I had to grab onto the dryer and washer that was right outside the bathroom.
From 4 of them? And you sound fine today.
I don't get hangovers.
You didn't drink anything, you fucking... It's just 4 things.
No matter what, no, even when I've drunk a lot more, I've never gotten a hangover.
You know, I don't really get them either, but I also drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I think the big reason why it hit me so hard was because I was doing it in the middle of the day, you know, with the
I hope
sun
you've
being
had more
down.
luck than I did
And then
tracking
as
down
soon
my
as I
gobstones.
went inside, the temperature shift caused it to hit me. And plus,
Hello,
before I
Zenobia.
went into the
found all your
house, I saw
gobstones.
somebody retching,
Really?
so that probably didn't help.
I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic
family
magic.
of fucking lightweights.
Well-
Jesus.
No, the person
have
that
my
was retching
gobstones
was
back.
a little kid and wasn't drinking. They just have a stomach issue.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how
Give him a
wonderful.
beer.
I shall dedicate all of my future
feel
victories
better.
to you. Speaking of which, now
Yeah,
that I
give
have all
a-
my
give a
gobstones
fucking
back,
9-year-old a
I wonder
beer.
if anyone in the
Yeah, right.
common room would be up for a game.
He'll put some hair on his chest.
It was a girl.
I said what I said.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Okay. I'm not gonna. And also, like I said before, I haven't drank in 2 to 3 years. Any type of alcohol hits my system hard.
Weak bloodline.
I used to be a heavy drinker, but then I realized that I act incredibly stupid while on it.
Like, opposed to not, of course.
Shut up. My regular stupidity is not like my drunk stupidity. We gotta make that distinction.
Well, I'm not too sure too many people could make that. A blurry line there.
Well, my game crashed. I think I'm done streaming.
I think I don't think I'm an alcoholic, but I'm up there. A lot of alcohol, like I can go days, or I can go like a week or something without alcohol and I'd be fine. I could probably go a month. I don't really feel like I need it, I just enjoy it. But I also don't drink a lot of it anymore.
Well,
usually like I'll do like maybe 4 or 5 shots. And I'm kind of chilling. I mean, I get pretty tipsy off of that. I'm usually fine. But then like in a few hours, you know, you gotta take a couple more shots if you want to keep it going. That's what really sucks. I don't really like getting super like fucked up. I want to get like extremely tipsy. I want to feel it, and then I want to stay in that happy mode right there, right in that fucking that sweet pocket. That's where I want to be. It's not easy to do. It takes an expert, a professional.
You know, I like the feeling like when I'm buzzed and stuff, but I live with a person that was a recovering alcoholic and stuff, like, so I can't really have drinks in the house.
Yeah, you'd have to get like a mini fridge in your room or something, and then keep your own stuff in there. Is how you would have to deal with that. Because that does suck.
I believe I'd probably be a happier person if I did drink every once in a while, but...
Oh, it's great. I enjoy it a lot more. I've smoked a few times because I used to smoke. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy cigarettes because then I just stink all the time. And I don't enjoy pot for the same reason. You just stink. And you're just like causing I don't know. Like if you die to your liver, that's like fine. I've seen people die to fucking their lungs giving out. That's not fun.
Yeah, no, it looks it looks horrible. It feels horrible. I guarantee it feels horrible anyways.
Yeah, well, you just slowly get winged down to lower and lower percentages of oxygen until you just die. Like you're just slowly suffocating. Especially like if you get like COPD or something, because then it's just like then you just constantly have the feeling of having fluid in your lungs. That's not fun. Like you're actually like kind of drowning. It kind of just feels like you're always drowning until you die.
Yeah.
Then of course if you start vaping, that means that you are attracted to the same, you know what I'm saying, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So
that's not good.
Yeah, I haven't started vaping at all. I'm still smoking regular cigarettes.
Got an argument with Justin about that. Like, I don't know,
Why?
months
Because
ago.
he vapes?
He vapes, and I was making fun of him for it. And he was like, "You used to vape all the time," and I was like, "Buddy, I hit a vape one time in high school. Didn't enjoy it. Never did it again. Why are you saying that I did it all the time? What are we talking about here?" He also just fucking like completely, I don't understand. It's like anytime he gets a new girlfriend, Justin fucking reinvents his personality, and that shit just fucking pisses me off. Or just
Yeah,
backstory.
you told me about it.
It's just one of those things, dude. Like, he
You told
wears
me about
red
the red shoes. Yeah.
yeah, dude, he wears fucking red shoes now, and he's just sitting there like, everybody knows I wear red shoes. Everybody talks about me always wearing red shoes. Motherfucker, your favorite color scheme was blue and orange, and you wore blue and orange school or shoes all growing up. You wore those your whole fucking childhood. But you go pull up any fucking childhood picture right now, you're wearing blue and orange shoes. You're a lying motherfucker. Like, what are we talking about? Red shoes? It's like, buddy, I don't know if you realize this or not, but I lived fucking next door to you for the first 20 years of your life. I know exactly what fucking shoes that you wore because I saw you every day. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Like, you could lie to her. You can tell her that you fucking wore red shoes. For whatever reason, you want to be known for wearing the red shoes. For whatever fucking reason, you've, like, made that that's your thing. But that's just not true. You're just making that up. He gets on my nerves so bad, dude, because he just literally just makes shit up as he goes along, and then he just goes and he shit talks his dad about how much of a liar his dad is. Just sitting there like, dude, like, you're literally doing the same shit.
Yeah, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Shit's crazy, dude.
All right, well, thank you for everybody who tuned in or who will watch this eventually. Probably not. But yeah. Catch you guys later.
Tune in next time for my other history lesson of who should have won the war.